Hi, I'm Gina Rene, and my name, Regina Rene, is my birth name, means Queen Reborn, and I am a lover of words. A lot of people know me as a singer-songwriter. I love words because words have power, and they are keys to reality, and Regina means queen or full of grace, and Rene means reborn. And when I discovered the meaning of my name, especially in the last, number of years, I felt called to live into that meaning and to rise to the occasion of being called forth into my name. And so I was drawn to the Obsidian Womb Wellness Apprenticeship after meeting Aya and learning about how obsidian works, and I felt it in my body and being, and I cried when I went to one of her intro workshops. I knew that this was going to help me. So before I joined where I was at in my life, I have been in the process of finding the courage and asking Spirit for deep help in changing these codependent patterns in my life, where I've learned to be a people pleaser to the point where it's like an addiction. And it shows up in all my relationships, my relationship with my partner, who I'm romantically involved with, and we have a business, we make music together. My relationship with my young adult daughter, who's over 20, and that's been a really deep, serious relationship because she has suicidal ideation and self-harm history, and I've learned now that the codependency, I learned how toxic it is, not only for me, but my relationships, especially with my daughter, because every time I do something for her, thinking I'm helping her, it's telling her that she can't do it for herself, and then she becomes more reliant on me. It's this very unhealthy version of the victim triangle that I am committed to breaking out of, and I was, and before I joined the Obsidian Womb Wellness. And then I also had my elder mom, over 80, moved to town, and clearly had changed from the pandemic, the health crisis, whatever you want to call it, from being alone a lot, and her health was declining, and she needed to go to the doctor, and I needed to help find her a place, and I was happy she was here. It was just a lot of responsibility. So it's like I was sandwiched, the sandwich generation, daughter, mom, and partner, all these things. And my intention with my partner was that I knew that I needed to move out finally. We moved in together like almost 3-4 years ago. And I knew that I needed to give myself the gift of following my heart and my truth and really live in my sovereignty, my clarity. And so that's me following my yes. And I knew that the Obsidian was going to be a big teacher for me. And this is definitely deep work. So if you're not ready for that, I would say wait, pray about it. If you're ready for big changes, and you can ask for them to be gentle as well. And I believe we get exactly what we need. And so in using the egg, and then I'll come back to what's happened since the results. As I would use the egg, this was new. I've never done any yoni egg work before, and so it was a little unfamiliar and strange to be receiving a stone into my, womb, my pussy, my yoni, and regularly. It was showing me how much my body needed me to be with it more. That's something I learned when I did sleep with the egg, and I felt calm, a calmness, and I felt a protection. And as you take the program, you will learn that this stone is like the voice of Mother Earth, a direct line to the frequency of, the earth and intuition, nature. It's not that we don't already have it inside of us. It's just really beautiful and powerful. And one of the sisters of the program who's had gone before me, but who was sort of like helping guide us, Karina, she's a volcano scientist, and I really loved the work she does around this, and her shares. Sisterhood aspect is a really powerful thing that I loved about this, joining the little pods that we get to pick. So I had a lot of deep dreams, insights, and initiations in this journey. And as a result, what's changed is I'm now moving out in 3 weeks. I got the courage to speak and live my truth more in all areas of my life. I chose it, and I also received the strength. I'm now holding boundaries with my daughter, myself, because this is also about me, not doing the rescuer thing in that relationship, as well as with my mom. I've gotten her to the doctor, I got her a place, and I'm finding the balance in that relationship. And with my partner, we are finding through authentic sharing, there's healing is happening, growth is happening. And the moving out piece is really huge, because it's that piece of me holding back moving out for 3 years when I knew I wanted to have my own place a long time ago, but being afraid of what he thought is the biggest thing for my life, because this is about me listening to me. And this work has definitely helped me to do that. And there was a cool story I want to share before I wrap up. This is a little longer than I planned, and I hope that it's serving you. There's a gate that is my specific entrance to my house, and it's bamboo, and it was falling apart. And so the landlord was fixing it up, and I didn't know. I just thought, oh, he's going to put new bamboo on. I come home one day to this gate being fixed. Not only was it new bamboo, it was sprayed gold. There was a sun disk with these horns around it, just like the symbol of Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of pleasure, sound healing, time travel, the divine feminine. And I just started laughing, because I was like, oh my God, I am so being initiated, and the symbols are everywhere. So you start to notice more synchronicities, and when you're journaling and writing your dreams down, it's a real gift. And to take that time every night, or as much as possible in a consistent way, is beautiful. So many blessings, and if you feel called, I invite you to explore.